Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over some basic drone techniques for very quickly making awesome 3D models of your properties and communities using the REmedium 3D software. So, REmedium 3D is so great because it converts simple video footage into an interactive 3D tour. This product is particularly good for marketing real estate properties and even entire communities as a whole. So for starters, I'm going to show you a few simple techniques to do just that. The first technique I'm going to teach you is called the dollhouse technique. This creates an orbital 3D model of a property that makes it seem like a dollhouse. This is very useful for marketing properties that are for sale. So I've got my drone in the air and I'm going to show you how easy these are to make. So this is the finished 3D model here. All I had to do to make this is to fly the drone in a complete circle around the property while recording video footage. Now the DJI drones make this incredibly simple with their intelligent flight modes. The one we are going to use today is called the point of interest mode, as seen here. When you select the point of interest mode when you're flying the drone, it'll ask you to record the point of interest. To do that, all you have to do is fly directly over the property or subject that you want to fly around. As soon as you get directly over the center, you are going to press the record POI button, and now the POI is recorded. Now it's going to ask you to record the radius. Also, very simple, you just fly the drone away from that point until you get the distance you want the drone to circle. When done, you hit apply and the drone will start circling. You can change the speed and then hit the record button to start recording video, and you're done. The drone will fly in a perfect circle around the property. When it has completed the circle, you can stop recording and stop the orbit, and now you're done. All you need to do now is save that video clip to your camera roll and quickly load that file into the REmedium app, and almost instantly you have an interactive 3D model of that house. As you can see here, the model came out very good. Now I can share the URL with this to anyone I choose. They also work great for social media posts, and you can also embed it on your website. Now you can do this technique for anything big or small, from a single property to even a large neighborhood. The only variable I recommend changing is the altitude of the drone when making larger orbits. For instance, a single property like this, I usually am at about 80 feet of altitude, where if I were to make an orbit of the entire neighborhood, I would be at probably a 400-foot altitude. So the larger the subject, the higher the altitude for best results. Okay, so the next technique I'm going to show you is what I call the point A to point B technique. This technique is exactly what it sounds like. You're just flying the drone from point A to point B. Now the purpose of making models like this is to show how close a property is to a particular point of interest, such as a community town center or a beach or a community pool or something like that. Now, if you don't already know, real estate marketing is a lot about marketing the property's location and proximity to certain points of interest. So this technique can really come in handy a lot of times. Now, to show this, I'm going to show you some example models that I've made using this technique. Okay, so point A, point B, point A, point B. I just wanted to show how close this community is to these two town centers down here. So all I did was I flew the drone from point A to point B, and you've got a interactive model. And keep in mind, this was about 3 miles. So you're really covering a lot of ground. That's what's so amazing about this software. All right, point A, point B, and everywhere in between. A, B. All right, so point A to point B. This is really important because I want to show how close this house is to this bridge going out to the beach and then out to the beach. It's pretty cool. So it's really simple, guys. All I did was fly from there to there. And it's a very effective real estate tool right there. And it was as simple as just flying my drone while recording video from one point to the next point. Point A point B. So I can show all these bridges, this lake, the dunes. Just one little drone flight. This is a unique one. Point A is here, and then point B is the beach club and the beach access. So I flew the drone from the house to the beach club. So you can see exactly where this house is in relation to the Watersound Beach Club, which is the most important amenity for that property. Okay, that's all for the video. Remember, the sky is the limit with REmedium 3D, so don't be afraid to get out, to get creative and come up with your own techniques. And stay tuned for more tips on how to get the most out of the REmedium 3D software.